Hello guys, now I'll be telling you the outcome of the referendum that we just did here in Italy, which is on the 8th and on the 9th of June. So I'll be telling you the outcome. You know, one of the things we were asking the government to do is to reduce the years it takes to apply for Italian citizenship. We wanted the government to reduce it from 10 years of continuous residence to 5 years of continuous residence. So I will tell you how they voted and I will tell you the next step to take. Although it was not just this Italian citizenship that they were voting for, we had other four reasons why they were voting. Most especially, those four reasons were for work purpose. We needed more protection for workers here in Italy, and a lot of Italians that went out, they actually voted positively. Even for the cittadinanza italiana own, I was also surprised to see a lot of Italians actually voted that they should reduce Italian citizenship from 10 years to 5 years. A lot of Italians. So among the people that went out to vote, even people outside Italy, even Italians outside Italy, in Nigeria, in Brazil, in UK, and others, also we're also given the opportunity to vote. So everybody that voted, about 65.32% of those people said they should reduce it to 5 years. So it was just about 34% point 68 that said they should leave it in this 10 years. So a lot of people actually voted, about 65%, which is a very high number, voted positively. So those that talked about accident in your place of work, more protection, a lot of people also voted in that angle. So you can see it on my screen. Those that also talked about a protection of contract, or those of you that don't have fixed contract now, more protection for you, 2 months contract, 1 month contract, more protection. So a lot of people also voted positively. So when it comes to also dismiss, in case they sack you, that should also compensate you. A lot of people also voted positively. So you can also see it on your screen. So the one that also talked about unlawful dismissal, if they sack you unlawfully, that they should be able to reinstate you. About 88% people also voted positively. So outside the fact that a lot of people voted positively, how come that this thing did not go through? Because at the end of the day, the whole thing did not go through, even while a lot of people voted positively. So I will explain what actually happened. But this type of referendum to change the law need what we call quorum. And the type of quorum that is needed in this type of referendum is more than 50%, more than half. That's to say, we said the whole Italians should come and vote. So more than half, majority will have to vote, which is about more than 50%. But in this case, everybody that came out to vote were just about 28% point 71. So there are no majority. So if we have about 100 Italians, both the ones that became Italian and not, if we have about 100, it was just about 28 people that came out to vote. So it was not up to 50 people. So it was not up to half of Italian. So that was where the problem is, because this type of election, more than half people, majority of the Italians will need to come out. So that was where the error is. So those of you that have been saying, I said it, the Italian people, they will never vote in favor. No, they actually came out and they actually wanted to vote, but it's just that the people that came out were not much enough. And it's not the fault of the Italian citizen, because as of this is my own opinion, there is no country today in the world where you can get 50% vote of the eligible voters, even in my country, Nigeria, because even most of us who are these eligible voters, people that are above 18 years, Italians that are above 18 years, because immediately you become an Italian, automatically you become an eligible voter. So a lot of Nigerians that became an Italian, some of them, they are no longer staying in this country. Some of them have relocated to America, UK, and other, and some of them that they don't vote. Brazilian, Ghanaians, Moroccans that became Italian, some of them are no longer staying in this country. So even if you want to do that type of referendum in Nigeria, there's no way you can be able to get 50%, because if you look at Nigeria now, almost about 30% of Nigeria population are living outside Nigeria. Some people are in Ghana, some are in South Africa, some are, so they, even if you even go to America, it's the same thing. A lot of Americans are also living outside America. So there's no country in the world today where you can get 50% of the eligible, of people that are above 18 years to come out and vote. It is very, 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 very difficult. Very difficult. So maybe the Italian government will have to change the law, because people actually came out to vote. It's just the number were not much, because some of them don't no longer stay in this country. Some of them stay outside country, although they would have been able to vote from that place. But you know, when you are living outside the country, you are not thinking about what is happening here in Italy. So that was where the drawback actually came back from. came from, in my own candid opinion, I saw Italians actually wanted to vote this thing from 10 years to 5 years, but the numbers were not enough. Even some foreigners that are now Italian that are living here in Italy, some of them did not go out to also vote. So when you're also blaming Italians, you should also blame some of us who also have this Italian citizenship, but we refuse to also come out to vote. So this was how the whole thing ended up. So maybe we'll try next time and see how it will go. So painful, but I also want to appreciate those people that actually came out to support, even while you already have Italian citizenship, but you still came out because you wanted to help one or two of your country people, of other foreigners. I just want to appreciate you, and I say God will definitely be with you in the point of your need. So please share this video so that everybody will know the outcome of this election, this referendum that we just did. So painful. Thank you, and God bless you.